What's up, guys? It's your boy Junior, aka Semi, and welcome to Semi 2 Tech, the channel that brings you everything from product reviews, tech reviews, all the way live streaming and live gaming and everything else in between. So if you like all that stuff and more, then stay tuned to this channel. But before we get started with this great new video, hey guys, are you looking for some awesome and great premium service? Then come and check out showjacks.com. Look at this nice little simple layout for all you guys to use. And they have great information here for all your needs. And look at these price plans, they're awesome, and a free trial is available. And guys, if you did want to watch the full review on this video, head over to my website at semi2.tech. Come down and it should be right here, and you click on this review right here so you can check out the full review. And trust me guys, you will not regret it by getting this service. Alright guys, thanks for coming back. I do appreciate all the love and support you guys show the channel. Remember, when I continue supporting the channel, all you gotta do is like all my videos, share my videos, comment on my videos, and if you still haven't done so, hit the subscribe button and enable bell notifications so you get notified every time we drop great videos like this one or whenever we go live. Because trust me guys, you never ever want to miss out. Also guys, you've done the free ways to support me, and if you did want to help out the channel a little more, you're more than welcome to make a monetary donation. Remember, it's always appreciated but never requested or required. And if you did want to take that extra step, all you gotta do is go down in the description. There's a bunch of links in there and many ways how you can support the channel monetary wise. Alright, so I do appreciate it. If you do a donation, I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Again, it's appreciated but never requested or required. Alright guys, so today's gonna be a very simple video. It's a little thing I did find out a while ago. I just never did a video on it, and I feel like I share it to you guys because a lot of people find this very irritating. And when you find a picture online that you want to download but it has an annoying watermark on there, you're like, damn, how can I do this? So what I used to do back in the day, sometimes even now, because depending on what the picture is, I would go into my Photoshop, Adobe Photoshop software, and actually retouch and go over each one of the watermarks little by little. And that takes a lot of time depending how bad is the watermark. If it's a little watermark on the left bottom corner of the screen, it's not a big deal because you could just use the snip tool, go around it, and it covers over it. It's very simple, not very hard to do. You know, that's that simple thing. But there's pictures with a lot of watermark that takes up the whole picture, and you're like, damn, that's a very good picture. I wish I could have that one, but I really don't want to waste an hour of my time trying to remove every piece of the extra watermark on there. So I don't have to use the watermark on there. Well, I did find a website that actually removes the watermark in a matter of seconds. The website that you want to go is going to be called watermarkremover.io. So let me go and shrink myself down first, and once I shrink myself down, we could go ahead and take a look at the website. All right, so I'm gonna shrink myself down now. As you see now, you can see my full screen. I'm gonna bring up the website so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And once you type watermarkremover.io, it'll bring you to this website right here. As you see, it's very simple. It looks like they have a Google Play. It's available app for Android. Don't see it for Apple, but you can try it on Android. I have never tried it on Android. I've only tried it on this website. But that's a good thing to check out if you were interested. Just look for watermarkremover.io. And remember, there's a lot of softwares out there that are paid ones. Are probably better than this, but probably worse than this. I don't know, because I don't use the paid ones. So when you're looking for it, make sure it's a free one, because if it's a paid one, just stick to the website. It just makes it easier. Because there's also a lot of online softwares that says they can remove the watermarks for a price. For so many, you can pay so much money for so many images to remove the watermark, but this one's 100% free. And from what I tested and tried out, you can use it as many times as you want. There's no limit on there or anything, so that's a good thing. From my experience, this is really, really good. So you come here, it's very simple. You have two options how to get the photos. If you find a photo online, like I do sometimes, I find photos online that I want to use for my videos and stuff. I'm like, oh, that'd be a great photo to use, but I can't use it. Why? Because it has a watermark. I don't want to put that. I want to be a little bit more professional. Now with this website, it makes it easier to remove that watermark and use it for my videos. So this saves, like again, it saves you time and money, because the only other way to remove the watermark is to buy the photo and they'll send you the original copy without the watermark. And sometimes these photos can run from anywhere from $5 to $25 or even more, or maybe even less. Simple as that. So anyway, let's get back to this website because I know you guys want to see what this website's about. So this is the website, and all you gotta do is drag the photo right here. I'm gonna show you the 4 pictures that I downloaded so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I got this one right here. There's a cartoon car. I mean, not car, a cartoon mechanic. And it has, you can see, it has a watermark right on there. Over the face here, over the hand over here, and over this hand here. There's a watermark all over. And then we have this picture right here, which you can really see all the watermarks. Look at all that. It's a lot of watermarks, as you can see. And then I got this one little cartoon car right here that it only has one little watermark right here, which this will probably be a little bit harder for me to do in Photoshop because there's so much detail in this photo. It's gonna be a little bit harder for me to do. So this is something I will actually use on here. And then I got this live photo right here of an S2000 that to me looks awesome to use. I can use this for myself. That's the same color in my S2000. And this is something that I can use for myself if I ever want to use a picture for S2000. But again, I can't use it because of the watermark. That defeats the purpose. So with this picture right here, so let me close all these ones out. So I got these 4 that I'm going to use. So the first one I'm going to drag, which I should have left open, is I'm going to drag this one right here. I'm going to use this one picture right here with the guy mechanic cartoon one. And basically I'm going to take the file over right here and drag it here. As you see, it says drop image anywhere, 1 file at a time. So you can't do multiple at a time, you got to do 1 at a time. Well, it's not still not bad. So I just drop it, and it's gonna, sometimes you get this, make sure you're not a robot, sometimes you won't, and then it just tells me to verify to click on all the tractors. It looks like that's all the tractors. Alright, so I verified was where, and look how fast it did. It took like 2 seconds to do. And boom, here are the photos, guys. Look at this. This is the watermark one, and this is without the watermark. So, and as you can see, this is the original right here, guys. So you see all the watermarks. So I'm gonna go ahead and download this one real quick. Download image, and then download it right here right away. So very fast and easy. I'm gonna open up this image, and look, no watermarks. So you can see the comparison of each one. I'm gonna go ahead and bring them next to each other. You see all the watermarks on here. All the watermarks are gone from here. So I do see some imperfections that you might see and not on the screen, but right here I can see a little bit of the wording right here. Not too bad. Look at the big difference between the 2 of them. You can see more on the ratchet itself than anything. Over here you see a little bit, not too bad, but you see a little bit of the wording here and a little bit of the line going right here. Over here you see a little bit of the line right here, and then I think that's a one little line right here. So I'll give this about a 96-97% good enough to use. It's good enough to use it if you're not doing something completely professional. If you're doing this something for like YouTube channel or something like that, this is perfect. Home videos, this would be perfect if you did want to use this image. But if you're gonna do something professional, if you want to use this picture, I would suggest go ahead and buy the photo from whatever website you found it on. They'll sell it to you. And then on them, it depends on how much they want to pay for it or how much they want to charge. All right, so I'm gonna close both these images out because we don't need those anymore. Next one I'm gonna do is the other cartoon mechanic that has a lot more pictures here of the watermark. So I'm gonna move this one over, and I'm gonna bring over the original picture here and drag it here. And as you see, I can leave the other old ones in, and I can download them later again. And there you go. As you see, look at the big difference on the photos. All the watermark has been removed. So I'm gonna download this picture again. I'm gonna open it up, and there you go. And I'm bring up the original so you can see. So as you see, the picture is very different. As you see, the main difference you see is that the watermarks have been removed, and they highlighted the picture more. Actually, this is more of a little dark color, which is more realistic. On this, unlike this one's been bright, more color correction. So, but the reason they do that is so they can hide most of the watermark away. But you can still see a little bit of the watermark, guys. A little bit. I would say I'll give this a 98 to 99% perfect. The only 2 places that I see any kind of watermark imperfection is this right here. You can see some of the word here, and then over here. In cases like this, you can still use this if you want to be professional. Reason why is because with this, if you guys know how to use Photoshop, you could color correct it with Photoshop and actually blur it out more and make it like blend it in more to the background or to the color, and then you won't even notice it. That's something I will use if I needed to, and that works perfect. And of course, this part right here with the size of the picture, you can always just erase that with an eraser. That makes it easy. Color over with white, it works perfect. But as you see, the difference, what they do is color correct it so they can hide as much as possible. So it's not bad. Like I said, it's a 98 to 99 perfection on here. All right. So I'm gonna close this one out again. All right. So now I'm gonna open up another picture, which is gonna be this picture right here. This is the another cartoon type thing. It's animated. I'm gonna use this one. As you see right here, it says Dreams Time. It has a registered trademark there. So I'm gonna move this to the side here, and then now I'm gonna go ahead and drag that photo in here so you can see this one. And again, it takes a few seconds to go through. Not a big deal. Boom, look at that. And now you saw it said Dreams Time right there. It's gone right here. So just to make it easier, I'm gonna go ahead and download the image again. Or download it here, open it up, and then open up this one and compare both of them. As you see, this is a really good one. It took out everything. I would say this is about a 99.5% because I did notice something that you could barely see it. If you didn't see this first image, you would never see it on the second one. You see right here above the eye is like a lollipop type circle up here, like a swirl. If you look over here very carefully, you can see the outer part of the swirl right up here. It's very hard to see. Like if you've never seen this picture, you'll never notice it in here. You're like, okay, that picture looks good, I like it, boom. So I can use this actually for probably a professional one, because I can actually try to mess with that in Photoshop, so it won't be too much hard to mess around with it. So it is pretty good, I like it. So you see these two now. Now we're done with this one. I will actually use this on a video or whatever. Great. I'm gonna close out both of them. All right, and now we're gonna use a realistic photo, which is this one right here. It's the S2000, same one that I have. It's on this side. I open up on this side, I guess. I don't know. All right, so AC has all these letterings around, and this is gonna be a little bit harder to do even if I was on Photoshop, because when I'm on Photoshop, realistic photos is very hard to try to edit it too well. There's a good artists out there that can edit it really good, but I'm talking about trying to remove watermarks, because these are realistic live photos. So try to color correct all this. It'll be a little hard, because on photos that you see the one over here, there's no shadow marks here. Over here, there's shadow marks from like the tree over here. You can see it on the car a little bit, a little dark spot there. So like this area right here will be very hard to edit, because there's a windshield wiper fluid right there on the top of the hood right there, and then we got this here, and then we got the shadow here. So this part right here, it could be a little hard to do it if I try to do this on Photoshop. So using the software, let's see how good it does it. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go ahead and drag it over, put it right there, and then let it do its magic, and let's see what's gonna happen. All right, so boom, it did a very fantastic job. I'm gonna go and download the photo so we can compare it to the other one. I'm gonna open it up, and there it goes right there. And I lost the other one. Okay, where's the other photo? All right, it's right there. All right, so there you go. They're both right here. As you see, like I said, this area right here, it would have been hard for me to do, and it actually kept the little nozzle spray for the windshield wiper fluid right there, kept it there. It did a really good job on removing everything. So I would say this is like a 99. Okay, so this is a 99.8%, I want to say, perfection, because of course I could tell a little bit of discoloration there. I can see a little bit there, but the main thing I just noticed, and I'm looking real quick to see if I see anything else on here that I could catch real quick or anything. But I do see that right here, you see there's a letter A right here, and on this photo is in the same spot. So that's the only thing I see here that they couldn't remove. But other than that, everything else has been removed, and they did a great job on this. I would say a 99.8% perfected, just given for this part, and a little bit of color correction over here. But other than that, I mean, anybody else couldn't do a better job besides you get the original picture by purchasing the picture from the website. That's the only other way you're gonna be able to get this picture perfection. So there's two things you could do with this picture. You can either try to correct this with Photoshop, like I've been telling you, people could do this with Photoshop, or you could just crop it out. So you cut this part, top part out completely out, you cut this bottom part out, and then you're all set. Like I would do right now. If I crop it out right now, let's see, I could just crop it down right here, and then crop this one here, and then I hit save, I'll just leave it like that, and boom. I just gotta crop a little bit more because I didn't crop it out completely up there. So let's crop it out a little bit more, just so we can see that it gets cut out completely. All right, and then I'm gonna hit save again, and I'm gonna let it do its thing, and boom, that picture is perfect. I can use that at anything I want to use it for. Look how perfect that is. So that's one way you could do it, you know, or you could try to edit it like I said with Photoshop. But that's up to you. So there you go. Those are the 4 pictures that I downloaded and used here for you guys to check out. But now I did tell you guys that another way you can load pictures in here will be by doing the URL. And that's very simple. Basically, you click the URL and you put the URL in here. But first, you got to get the URL. So what do? You go and find a picture on Google. So I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna Google watermark images or pictures. Watermark image. I'm gonna click on that, just to click on it. And you see all these photos. I'm just gonna click on image, so it just gives me easier way to do it. You got all these photos here that you could try to get. All right, so I'm gonna make it simple. I'm gonna grab, I like this one right here because there's a lot of text here and it looks very detailed. So I'm gonna right click on this and I'm gonna click on copy image address right here. And then once you copy it, you wanna go back to the website and paste it in here. So once we paste it here, it's gonna load it all here and then hit submit. Also, it says it's not a valid. Okay, I might have to open the picture. So I'm gonna go back over here. I'm gonna open the picture because sometimes we have to open up the picture and get the link from here. So I'm gonna right click it again and copy image address. I'm gonna do that again. And then I'm gonna bring it here because it tells me it's not a valid URL. So I'm gonna do it again, paste it, and boom, that looks like it right there. All right, so we're gonna submit it. Give it a few seconds for it to grab the photo, download it, convert it, and then once it's done, look at that, guys. Look at that. You saw this one had all the sample text on top, and look how I would say this is 100% done, at least with this photo. But look how awesome that is, guys. Look how awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and download a photo so we can take a look at it, see if we see any kind of imperfections. All right, I'm gonna open it up. And I'm gonna zoom it in, and I don't see any imperfections on there with all the text. You saw how detailed that picture was, and that's awesome, guys. This is just taking the URL. So those are the 2 ways you could get the image on here. Is either download the photo originally or get the URL for it and then plug it in there. So either way works, up to you what you guys want to do. I just thought this would be a nice software, not even software, the web page to use, free. It's 100% free. You don't have to pay for anything, and it works great, guys. Works awesome. And all for my content creator, this will be perfect for you guys to use. And that's it, guys. Really, that's all I got to talk about this nice looking website. So if you enjoyed this video and everything I showed you today, go ahead and give me a big old thumbs up. Show me all the love and support that you guys love to show the channel. Also, don't forget to hit that share button because sharing is caring, and we want to make sure that everybody's aware of everything we talk about on this channel so they don't miss a thing, just like you don't miss a thing. Also, guys, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, put them in the comment box down below and I'll get to you as soon as I can, when I can, as fast as I can. And if you still haven't done so to the end of the video, guys, go ahead and make sure you hit the subscribe button and enable bell notification so you get notified every time we drop great videos like this one or whenever we go live. And trust me, guys, you never ever want to miss out. And that's it for today. Until next time, this is Junior, aka Semi, signing out from Semi to Tech. Peace.